Dark Child 99.
Say my name, say my name.
Hello people, let's talk Itaewon Class. For those who don't know, Itaewon Class is a Korean drama about a man, Park Seo-yi, played by Park Seo-jin. Park Seo-yi, on a journey to achieving his dreams fueled by revenge of the death of his father. Here's my 5-point scale. Plot, cast chemistry, in my feelings, skinship, and K conventions. Let's go straight into it. Plot, I gave this drama a 9. It surprised me, and that's very difficult to do. I've watched about over 100 K-dramas now, so I am a certified K-guru. I feel the judgment, but it's okay. Anyways, the only mark down is because of the ending, but I won't talk about that now. I'll talk about that at the end when I talk about the questions I had that I didn't feel were answered very well by the K-drama. For cast chemistry, I gave them a 10 because the cast was amazing. They were so cute. There's Baby Jang, there was Big Jang. This was also the first K-drama I've watched with a black guy in the main cast. The cast was colorful. They had a transgender black guy, 2 ex-convicts, and a low-key psychopath, sociopath. So I thought this was very new and interesting. In my feelings, got a 10. Okay, so this K-drama was so in my feelings. I laughed, I cried, I puked. Just kidding, I didn't cry. Anyway, main emotions, however, were motivated, satisfied. My main emotions, however, were motivated, surprised, and satisfied. They didn't drag things out and waste time. Every episode was something new, something different, and something addressed, and I really appreciated that. And watching Park Seo-yi just be himself and be consistent was intensely satisfying. For Skinship, I gave this drama a 5. No matter how much I loved the drama, I can't ignore the fact that the romance between the main characters, the first lead and the second lead, was a bit lacking. There was a lot of head patting and meaningful looks, but not a lot of the good stuff, you know? That being said, I did feel Yiseo's very strong love for Seo-yi throughout. Seo-yi.
Stop it. Get some help.
I did feel Yiseo's very strong love for Seo-yi throughout the whole thing, which is the reason this drama didn't get a 0. Because the ending credit was a really cute addition. Kudos to the director for that. K-drama conventions, I gave them a 9. It's a K-drama, so you can't avoid having all those excruciatingly long moments where they just stare at each other and intense spaces in between sentences. So I don't think any K-drama can get a 10 from me on this one. I'll get back to you about that though. But 9 is pretty darn close. They did a lot of things I would never have expected in ways I could never have expected. And I'm very thankful for that, to this drama, which is also the reason why it's the first one I'm reviewing, because it is my current fave. The total is 8.8. Okay, so questions I had that the K-drama didn't answer, or just general what was happening. I didn't like that Jang became sick because it took the fun out of everything. You know, he was like elusive. He wasn't sane, Janga, when everything was unfolding and when he made all his terrible decisions and just basically turned into a kooky old man because he was ill, and that was really dissatisfying. I would have loved to see them bring him down, like when he was still in full health and like knew what was happening and not just like fainting everywhere. But I did understand that it meant that he had become weak both physically and in the business, and that is why Seo-yi was preying on him, I guess. But still, I didn't appreciate that. Also, Sua as a character was very, very weak. For the whole drama, I still didn't understand why she didn't just leave Jangako and just be with Seo-yi. She had all those years of managing experience that she could have brought to his business. And also she had all those documents of all the bad things Janga had done. So why did she have to wait like what, 10-15 years just to, you know, throw in her resignation letter? I really didn't understand that. I really felt like if she loved him, she had a chance and she could have just been with him. And by the time she made up her mind that she wanted to do that, it was too late. And Sarah had already fallen for Esau. And I think that was her fault. There was a salary man reference I didn't really understand, like right at the end, when the secretary of Janga was like, do you not know why I do this? It's because I am a salary man. And I was just like, okay, how does that mean to anything? This could have been explored better, maybe on purpose. It just seemed like thrown in there. Also at the end, they spent so much time on that on the gangster guy. Didn't really understand the need for that. They could have used that time to explore something else. They kind of all just went and like, oh my gosh, she's captured, and the gangster guy is like, yeah, I will face my past and help keep her alive. I was just like, okay. Also, Tony, I love the fact that there was a black guy, like I said, but he wasn't like, he was missing from so many important scenes. Like he just wasn't there. Like they had a meeting and he was part of ICCO, like the company, and he was a major shareholder, but in the shareholders meeting 4 years later, he just wasn't there. And I don't understand if it's because he was like a part-timer that came later, but so was Esau, although she was the manager. But it just felt like they left him out. They kind of just gave him the grandma and they were just like, yeah. Why did they build a relationship between the mob guy from the prison and Sarai if it wasn't gonna come to any use? Also funny, Sarai just dropped Sua at the end. Like, he loved her for like 15 years and then was just like, well, no, I don't love you anymore. And she's there like I was waiting for you for all these years, and he's just like, yeah, I don't like you anymore. Sorry. I felt for her, but I do understand that she had her chance and she let it drop. And someone like Park Seo-joon, I don't know how Park Seo-ri, I don't know how you could do that. Her loss. So that's it. That's my review of Itaewon Class. Good things, bad things, and just things. If you had anything interesting that I didn't talk about, or you think that you really agreed with me on, comment them down below. I'd love to hear what they are. And if you had anything I didn't talk about at all that you would like to discuss, also comment them below. I'm really interested to hear what other people thought about this K-drama. I haven't met anyone yet who's thought it was terrible, but if you did, I would love to know why and what you think they could have done better. And also, if there's any other dramas that you are thinking of watching that you would like me to review, because I've probably watched them. Mostly romance though, I do warn you. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.